justice for Mohbad has kick-started once again. In fact, as it is right now, that a lot of people thought was not going to happen. They felt or believed that justice for Mohbad has come to an end. According to them, there is nothing else. They thought that Mohbad's father was in control, in charge. I mean, a man whose decision-making ability is not something to write home about. It's not something to even kind of embrace and applaud. Now, a man came on board. His name is Yomi Fabiyi. When Yomi Fabiyi came on board, a lot of people, criticized him. They said, "Oh, why?" Because of the resentment people do have towards actors and their likes. They see them as unprincipled people. They see them as who they are, though. So somehow Yomi Fabiyi came in, and don't forget that Yabo Joe, Tonto Dike, they had already stepped in at the beginning to do their own thing. When Yomi Fabiyi came in, he came in with a different perspective. And what is this? Availing himself, not just trying to raise money. He availed himself to physically do a different, and when people suggested to him, he decided to go that route. Ladies and gentlemen, an audio recording, forensic, and also chat, conversation that got released. In fact, it will shock you. It will make you kind of wonder why human beings, why is it that human beings, some of them dedicate themselves to wickedness? It is always opposite. It is always counter-progressive, always anti-justice. They have been communicating among themselves on how to stifle, how to stop, quench, stop evidence, still cover, adulterate evidence, delete evidence. In fact, we even heard that they had gone to the hospital that Mohbad was taken to, where he was certified, brought in dead. They went there and they did what they did, and they tried what they could to see if they can manipulate here and there. They've been working on that. They've been working, and we are wondering if truly the story that was given to us about the demise of Mohbad is what it is. How come these guys are working tirelessly to make sure that nothing that is fruitful comes out of it? Well, Yomi Fabiyi did what Yomi Fabiyi can do, and what dropped. Well, the key to the demise of Mohbad is still connected to one person who we all have that thought. How can anybody kind of like, how can anyone be this wicked? You're a brother. How can you not open up to the truth and reality of things? Ladies and gentlemen, without wasting your time, let us jump right into this one, still on justice for Mohbad.
If you are spying, you are spying. If you are playing the role of a spy, you're playing the role of a spy. Yeah. But if you're trying to actually play the role of, I'm giving you a pathway for your stuff, you make it open. When I want to negotiate or talk to whether Adura or whoever has anything to say, I made it open. And it's not because I'm looking for them not to pay for their crime. I'm only looking for a way to say, you know what, if you come in, you could get a lesser sentence or something better. But it has to be open. The whole world must know what I'll be doing or engaging. I won't be so stupid to negotiate or be having, back and forth with anybody that people don't even trust, or people know that are doing everything to hurt. And then I will say, I don't want anything to happen to whoever. The fact remains that, and I have said my own play mind, I don't know she was the one. Even while I was reading, my focus was on the Temi and the Phoebe Isola Mustafa, who happens to be Biodun Lawal. And it's because by the time I was able to get concrete evidence to know that this person was actually the one that obstructed me, she became a person of interest. And that is when I know, oh, I have somebody I have to go after. And that is how my foundation can operate. I must either be a strong defendant or a strong victim or complainant. So this gentleman, you could see he's trying to even identify himself. I don't know. I receive countless number of check this, check that, check this. So if anybody says they are talking to me, even if I read, I don't know you. I don't establish relationship with you. We're not in contact. Like, okay, what do we do? We're not planning anything together. You can't use that as a basis to say that is what I should have done. I didn't do it. And then whether we all like it or not, the fact remains that when you look at the genesis, Adura, Damola tried to swindle me. They sent information to me. They tried to get my hard-earned money. And at the long run, they tried to make a mess of the advocacy I'm doing, justice for Mohbad, what actually by Mohbad. While I was at that, they were trying to play a fast one on me by trying to lay ambush in Ogombo. I didn't fall for it. I was negotiating and working with the Deputy Commissioner of Police, and I made it open to everybody. Even while at that, this Karimo called me, oh, attention freak. I still did not bother. I went on. Look at it, first time, second time, I never complained to anybody. And along the line, you also saw what the Larry Obodia did to actually obstruct, to rubbish me, to call me liar. Before he would have accept, he started by that the petition to Panti is love letter. Later, he said that Sakamaji. Later, they wrote to the same Panti, trying to see if it was a lie. All these are too much for somebody who is walking on the field and you're trying to subvert or mess up what the person... This thing shouldn't be competition. If it had been Break the Silence Foundation all through, or if it is any other foundation all through, I won't intervene. I won't even try to cross anybody and say, okay, another NGO is doing it, let me come and do my own. I won't be doing that. Now, they did everything. They did everything to avert, to halt that stuff. I still went on with my press conference. Nobody was talking about it. Nobody was saying, I wasn't really bothered. I was like, well, fine. It shouldn't be that way. If there is anything anybody should have done, if there is anything anybody wants to do, is to synergize and say, we'll work with you. If my NGO is sitting, other NGOs are sitting together and we say together, we are fighting for the same cause, it will have been better. Since I moved the motion, I am the complainant. But everybody kept quiet about that. I didn't throw anybody under the bus. I didn't complain against anybody. And then, fast forward, Lady Erisney. And it's quite unfortunate that somebody like this man could look at it. The first thing, one sort of public lawyer, to God who made me they brought the idea to me, I supported them, and I moved emotion on my page. People can do public lawyer because he shared what. But this man will not see that the first person that antagonized it thoroughly and rubbished it was the same Madam Iris. And before then, Ngbati Affair arrested King White and the case was going to go to court. I explained to Madam Iris in private that this is what we're doing, this is the fund. Me or anybody. I was using the foundations because we have funds. This is what we're going to be doing, everything. By the time Timoma invited King White, he started threatening the police that how did they get to know? As a matter of fact, it almost turned to a fight between me and the police because I heard it from outside at first. Whether true or false, how did he get to these people? Do you understand? Madam Iris, Madam, information about my data. This King White is mentioning your name. In your negotiation to get Adura plea bargain again. Something terrible, like I'm saying, is going on because plea bargain. She said no. I said okay, no problem. And the police saw me. They said, Mr. Yomi, you are here. You are accusing us. Power last of King White. King White to confirm a woman called Supreme Iron Lady. That is Supreme Iron Lady. And they were furious. I covered that up. And when she put me over long, I asked her. And then at the end of the day, I didn't know she was the one. I was only reading the phone forensic they were doing and what was actually provided for me. But this is the how far they have gone, they are working. It's the only people that were suggesting is Iris. I never said anything. I only read what is in the chat. And this man came and said, I threw her under the bus. Is this how you people do? Where did I throw her under the bus? It was when she came up. I'm like, how can we get Adura out of this? so that he will not speak the real truth. You don't want Adura to have a problem, but I am already having a case with Adura. And Kosibi Osheni any problem because he was in the house. He knows some truth. And the real truth, because you believe that Adura saying he embalmed Mohbad is a lie. And then you want him to get out of that mess, and you want him, and he will still not say the real truth. And then somebody is saying, I put him on that. This has nothing to do with me. But do you now say because I saw that now, because she's involved, I should cover it up? It's a serious stuff because one saw one more, but she might you Adura Kron case here. But only me she about that. Shall lock to send the work, Mr. Yomi, who is this person? To fair you Adura Kron case. So sorry truth. And this man is saying I'm throwing them under the bus because they donate. Show me what I suppose donating. I said they donated money for extension. 15 days. Now the money was sent to the police, but Koto take effect. Want to ambush me, the next thing, want to make case para lossy panty. The baby no was un pursue lossy panty. Should make sense if we making case lossy zone 2. Higher command. Command dame para. Who did it? Who took the case back? That is a huge setback for me. Ebon Koto taking it, K Yomak para zone 2. Emo ye batimoti para. Kato successfully round people imu. On one kin down para CBT mo ti shake case mi tele. Kilo wa para shelensing. They all coined it on do agbari. On do agbara. Atete, on da para si panty. Tomo pe, àwọn yẹn ò ní try our under the bus because they know the mess they did with the case. One month to just shake pẹ̀lú àwọn tó pa Mohbad. And that is what is painful. This has nothing to do with anybody throwing your under the bus. That is cheap blackmail. And whether you like it or not, when Madam Maris was going to come in first, sorry, she never even take time to listen. The first thing, weapon touching Loni, one in one is not about money. Must it be about money? Did we even talk about money today? I want to jagbalagba to ambe one way pay I farabale olori arun gidi ni. This man is not even talking about money. We are not even talking tesoron pa Iris. Iris lemi ti enso mo kan kan to wa nu chat ni. And people were suggesting if it is this one who Iris lower involved. So it has nothing to do with her at all. But instead of her to keep calm, she started with the same tactics. So if she is also working with us here, why would she start with the same tactics? Yomi, if you start burning your call, your bitch sort of call, on cash out. That's preposterous. So talk about run war. At the end of the day, kò sí ohun tẹ́ fẹ́ sọ. Àfẹni tí ó bá fẹ́ bọ́ lọ́hùn nípò ẹni. Ó ń ṣe owó tẹ́ ń sọ yìí ní gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ mi ti risk life mi o. All these things you are seeing, you need to ask Hello Biriawon because of what are involved. You will know that these people want mushere. So kò ń ṣe owó tẹ́ ń ṣe tẹ́ máa ní àwọn akọ̀wé tẹ́ máa borúkọ jẹ́ mi lórúkọ tẹ́ anybody lè bàjẹ́ o. I'm here to do what I cut out to do, what is obtainable under the law, and what is okay before Almighty God and Allah. And that is what I will do to the end. Thank you.
Mr. Yomi, when Mom Joken, Andy, Crunchy Queen, Lady Iris, and some other people discussed about getting you a public lawyer, I'm calling people's names now because people are cowards. They're not coming out to speak. I know what went on the ground.
Dude, I want to ask you one question.
I'm asking you a question, sir. Were these people?
What brought out this question today?
No, I'm bringing
because you said you've been on this for a very long time, but you never brought this question out.
You threw these people.
What brought out this question today? Why today?
What, brother? Because you threw this. Look, I'm working with. Look, it's for you now. If someone throws
okay, so you've been on this for a while.
Let me answer you. Let me answer
this question for a very long time.
Let me answer you now. You asked me a question. If you are working with people and someone throws Olori Obi under the bus, what do you do? I will send you the screenshot.
I can't be going backwards with people like this.
I will send you the screenshot. And Mr. Yomi, you can keep everybody. The AIG, the AIG
Mr.
said he's not interested in this case.
Mr. Rutex,
so, Auntie, hold on. I'm going to tell you, I want people, if you think I'm blind, go to Zone 2, go and meet the AIG. Go to Pan.
Brother, when I ask you to mute, please respect the platform. Please, my brother. I'm not here to cause any rancor, Mr. Rutex, please, yeah? I've read your message, that's fine. I will await what you want to send, Mr. Rutex. Thank you very much. That Prince. You was going to say something, the prince.
No. I just wanted to ask him a question. That why this question today?
Man,
You said you've been on this for you said something to him about almost 4-5 months ago. Why can't you call him? And you said you're close to Aries. Why are you asking for the question about the question today? About what you said about 4 months ago? Why today? Why today? That was my question.
You know what, Lagata? Do you know what, Lagata? The reason why you call Mr. Yomi to come down here, please, can you let him explain the reason why he's there? Please.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's move on. Let's move
on from that, please.
Please.
You can right. Let me play the reason why I'm here.
I speak.
We don't want to go back to that issue, please.
I don't want to discuss.
We have to go back and forth now. Hold on. Lagata, we will go back and forth.
No. We are not going to.
Back and forth.
No, we are not going to.
Jojo.
No, we are not going to.
We can't just be delaying. There's a lot of things we need to discuss about. We can't just be.
I'm an activist. I'm not a fracas or a cyberbully. Right?
Yes, please. We're not going to go back and forth.
Why you brought me here? Let's
all right.
Get out from you.
All right. Thank you.
At this point, I need to speak.
Sam Jojo, your network is not good, though. Who is dropping Sam Jojo? His network is not good.
You know what, Lagata? I don't want you to drop him so that he won't say
Lagata. You didn't hear him. You don't know what he wants to say.
Lagata.
You understand? Give everybody the right to speak.
When drop him now.
When do this thing?
1 second, one by one now, Joe. I didn't drop Sam Jojo. I didn't drop him. So Sam Jojo send request. I saw it was showing red and it's
I saw it too. I think
it was cracking. So I didn't hear what he was saying. Sam Jojo, send request again, please. Sam Jojo, send request though.
Before he comes back, let's Mr. Yomi continue with what you want to say.
What I'm thinking here, and I want everybody to pay attention to it. Yeah. This what is happening now with this fresh information that Mr. Yomi brought out today. When AOA said earlier that we should not go back to that topic, that's a wise move. Because I want you on stream or then record. Why is it that every single time we are heading towards something, then people will now try and create some form of distraction?
There is no sacred cow when it comes to the game of justice. I don't know if that is, even if I know she was the one. If I know she was one, it will even be utter because I would have confronted her first before I come public. But now, is it possible to see such Emiko Omori? I want to she phone forensic lorry for send her out. It's a concern. Will you now expect that within me, give my form opinion lorry more even by she saw it gone. People are still doing guess game, trying to say, okay, and if there is going to be any reason to say, okay, let me form my own opinion, the person would have to be read out. I don't know what they were trying to expect. Okay, why is this person, Tomba, a known enemy of our camp, Tomba Sorotoni, this particular tete close rapport, and then she's interested the main person. See, I want to try to get in out of it. And the truth of the matter is, the only reason why Mohbad is after me, Baba Mohbad is calling is because while I'm pursuing Adura, they know something will happen to Adura. It is a commit a crime to commit. A accessory after the fact. So if Lagata is saying, oh, Adura at this stage, and you are saying, Mr. Yomi, Adura any kedimu, Kolori ebi kobabar King White Soroleyin, Kono Feki Koshi Adura. And you understand what I'm saying? I would look at it and say, Olori Ebi, this is your shot. Why you know that without passing through Adura, we might not get the real truth. Because only I could get principal witness in this case. If he is not part of the real stuff. So if at the end of the day, you saw something like that, I didn't conclude, I read out, the person that owns the shots had, when they were reading it, said, I am the one there. And she was given opportunity to actually tell us what it meant. And then you are still expecting honest adults to draw conclusion without even, because to some people it's straightforward. Because apart from the fact that real truth was added, she went on in the chat and said, I don't want anything to happen to Adura. Do you understand? Anybody coming for plea bargain does not mean your bargain will mean that you'll be left off the hook. It could mean that you could get less after sentence. It could mean that we got here for any 6 count charges. You might go with just 2 count charges. I don't know whether people just speak English in a serious criminal cases and then they will just throw it on social media, plea bargain. Show me where I go free. And I never hide whatever. I say it openly. Contact me. So it's preposterous. I don't know what people think we are doing here. I am not after anybody. There is no way I'm going to be after anybody. But I have series of instances. Madam, these are the instances that has happened. I am not understanding. If you are playing double agents, you are trying to get something from them, then we have to know. But it's risky for us because if I don't know and I find this thing later, I will still be suspicious of you because I don't know what you are doing. Somebody will still sit here, they are adults, they claim to be intelligent. You cannot expect at the end of the day, maybe she's playing so role or how will I know? When I'm seeing credible information, I saw the same King White telling that they should drag Yomi and leave Karimo because they want Karimo to extract information from me. Where is the result? It's absurdity. I can take advantage of the weakness of the foundation. My decision to give voice to the voiceless, because if the public gave me a voice, it is not a crime to return it back to the public and help them in my little way. I did not ignore the public. Me, le fiche ti mo ti ri owo le ti wa ma sare le case ti mo I will have to spend my time, my money, my hard time will lowo anything money, time ni lodo me as an actor.
Mr. Yomi, please, 1 minute.
Orúkọ mi ò bàjẹ́. Nkoko ò ṣe mí tí mo fún wa justice for Mohbad. And it is at this point you all want to bring everything down. And I said, if it is the name you all guys want to ruin, take it. But some people will still be expecting that you are after. I'm not after anybody. I'm not crossing anybody. I want long crossing me, and few people will keep putting excuses for them. How many of these things will they block? Because the rest of all of you are on social media. Don't face all them blocking me. Moti sorti ba bro ba Mohbad. On excuse fún asotele e kon se bala.
Me enjoy, calm down. Mo fẹ́ bi yín nìkan jọ 1 minute.
So digba tó bá ṣe pa mi to ke to ba bobo orí èmi lè fẹ́ gbé lórí try. Oyinbo kì sanwó trial. Ìwọ tó bá ti deliver lóyìnbó máa sanwó ẹ. I want to deliver. I want to deliver on this Monday because Ultimo set up NGO me funny. I didn't set it up because I want to make money. I am making money in the movies. Mo making money film academy. I'm an MC. Mo wa okay lunu wa sa wu mi. Mo Ọlọ́run sì kẹ́ mi. Ẹ lọ ka gba àwọn tajo ṣe film mélòó ló ti kọ́lé. Ọlọ́run kẹ́ mi mo kọ́lé lagun mi mo fi kọ́lé. Kò sí lu tu fẹ́ lọ lágbàáyé tí mi ò lọ kí tó bá yín bá ṣe justice for Mohbad. It will happen. Justice for Mohbad. Because if you are working for the public not donate. Nobody gave Yomi Fabiyi money. They gave Break the Silence Foundation. And it doesn't belong to me alone. I am only the leading figure. It's my pet project.
Mr. Yomi, can you
stop mistaking it?
Can you
I don't jafun kokoni and then bankroll level then risk it. Why are you turning it as if I need money for anything? And then so me your me work any little opportunity she wants to blackmail you with money.
Thank you very much.
What is that? Say you know what mobile life today.
Mr. Yomi, at this point, I think you need to draw the curtain.
Yomi, it's okay, please.
Mr. Yomi,
Stop
at
all
this
this
point, I
nonsense and
think
let's
you need
get
to draw the
justice for this
curtain.
young guy. If you have any dignity and humanity in you,
Hearing me.
you don't have any NGO working on the front line. Allow me to finish up because anybody don't share anything. Me, anybody. I am humble to everybody. I go to everywhere they say I should come. Because I don't want anybody to think I'm after anything. If I stay on my own, it's proud. Stop this unnecessary competition because if you are ready to work, we work together, we achieve it.
Okay, it's okay. Am I
Anything be omori, oh no, send the message coming, maybe they are trying to ambush me.
Hello,
You want to know to send the kiddies to me? You want to know Netflix? I told you I want to give you money for Netflix movie. I want to give you money for Netflix movie. Netflix movie starts from 150 million.
break the silence.
I didn't fall for it.
Hello,
People say, I shut you. Let me mush it to you. I'll post it. I'll post your baby shot. Kí lọ mẹ́ni tí ò tí kàn mí direct. Irú ṣọ́pọ̀ yẹn ṣẹjọ́ nìyẹn. Mo tún sacrifice ara mi pé kí Wunmi yẹn tiẹ̀ lè wọ́ mi sínú case. Kí lè wọ́ mi sínú case yẹn bóyá máa fẹ̀sùn kàn mí ni o. Then I'll be able to press things tí máa ṣe to prove my case. I'll be able to press things tí máa ṣe. Ṣé màmá sá gbogbo àwọn yẹn ni? You have to sacrifice if you want to get justice. Kò ṣe pé kàn máa sọ òyìnbó lásán máa analyze. You will sacrifice. You will lose many things. Wàá jẹ ìyà. You will get bruises. Before you get justice.
He's not there, he's still talking. He's okay.
Kí ló dé ẹ̀mọ̀ kàtọ́ ṣe lé ní last week ni ṣé mo ti wà London láti gbà wo last week lọ́sẹ̀ ṣe lé mo dẹ̀ gbé jáde ní àìdí ẹ̀ fún yín.
Way. Please, let's move forward. It's okay.
Tí bá wà ṣọ́ ni mi ní sọ pé ṣẹ́yìn ni àbí kò ń ṣẹ́yìn.
Mr. Yomi, please, it's okay. Please, calm down. It's okay.
It's okay. Lagata baba make I dey go jare.
Lagata,
talk later.
Can I talk?
All right, Mr. Yomi. All right.
Please,
Lagata.
can we move on? Let's not enjoy. Please, let's not talk about Aries and all this talk again. Everybody, please move. Abeg. It's okay, please. Enjoy. Let's move.
Lagata make I dey go abeg.
Okay, Mr. Yomi, no
Let's
problem.
talk about the positivity,
Lagata.
not the opposite and forth. We use nagging. Why the old job that everybody always do? Nag. We fight it till tomorrow. The content of the message. What's the way forward of the message? Please, I beg. Apmaka. And talk. I beg.
What I'm gonna chip in is that we should leave this matter alone.
Afunaka, ẹ jẹ́ ká máa gbọ́ràn tá a bá ń sọ̀rọ̀. I said leave this matter alone. But most of us, a fẹ́ fi pa àmọ̀rọ̀ sọ gbòwá. No, mo ṣe gbọ́rọ̀ la máa sọ.
Wait, the prince, 1 minute. Everybody are forming. I don't know why. You know me, I will hit it on anybody. You are not gonna like truth. If like reduced by views, it could call me Lagata, no vex. But let's face reality. Adura, who is not praying for Adura to be protected at some point in time? And mama carry things out of ordinary. Comment section, everybody are just Ajiya. Didn't everybody also wish to protect Adura? Let's face reality. Anti-justice, if they don't want to protect Adura, why they here employ King White?
Pariwo gba yẹn pé kókó gbọ́dọ̀ ṣàdúrà o.
Lagata family o. That they talk now, you not agree me. And they say, was it this year? Compare the period of the person's act and movement. Were you people close then? Exactly. Another thing, why did she write nothing must happen to Adura? Even anti-justice don't want anything to happen to Adura. They don't even want to leave Adura out of their clause. So why are we doing as if no gbogbo àwọn kini ya ti gbori ariri? Please, I beg. Nobody is dragging anybody here. Yomi, God will see you.
It is a serious matter, a very serious matter. It's quite unfortunate though. Well, life is life. Life is life. Yomi Fabiyi has said what he needs to say, and I just cannot. But I can't say that justice for Mohbad is a waste of time. Justice will be gotten, and there is nothing anyone can do about it. Justice for Mohbad will be gotten, regardless of all the wickedness that we've seen so far, regardless of the evil that we all, and all that we've seen so far, regardless of all the shenanigans and all the wickedness, So, the issue of the two musketeers, or what are we going to call them? I'm talking about Mohbad's younger brother, who has decided to dedicate his life into hoping and thinking that something from somewhere will make him a superstar. Like he will now wake up and then all of a sudden he won't have any worries at all. He will just wake up and then voila, something will come. Like it will just be a superstar. He will become an icon or something, without the work. We don't have issues with if he can sing or if he can't sing or if he has talent or if he doesn't have talent. That has never been the bone of contention here. It's about doing the needful, being what you are supposed to be. It's about being truthful. It's about being truthful. It's about having that empathy. Having empathy within you. Being a real brother. That's what we are saying. Not somebody who's the only thing he has in his mind is how can I just step on the fame that my brother got and use it to my own advantage only, without offering to my brother the justice, without availing to my brother the justice that he deserves. That's what we're talking about. That is just basically what it is. Because if you look at what Yomi Fabiyi has been saying so far, you will realize that it is what it is. I mean, come on, let's be sincere. It is what it is. It is what it is. You will realize that the man is really putting it out there as it is supposed to be. How can human beings be this wicked? Like, all that he's interested in, all that concerns him is how am I going? And with the king white of a guy, there is this guy, they say is king whatever, doing whatever. I don't know what this dude is saying, what this dude is doing. I can't really put my fingers on it. It's just, it's quite unfortunate, but it is fine, because we will remain resolute, we will remain strong until that justice is gotten. We will not allow ourselves to be hoodwinked into embracing foolishness. We will stay true to ourselves. And at the end of the day, I believe strongly that we all are seeking for, we gotten without a need for any form of compromise. It will be gotten so easily that those who are working against justice for Mohbad will realize that it is theirs to lose and not ours at the end of the day. I don't know what your thoughts are. I don't know what you think about what you've heard so far from Yomi Fabiyi. Please do drop your comments. What do you think so far? Like, do you think that Yomi Fabiyi is on track? Do you think all of us who have dedicated our time, money, effort into, do you think we're on track? Do you think we lost? Is it like we are losers? Please do drop your comments. See you guys in the next update.